What's going on? Where am I? Oh, my friends. It's so good to see you. I've been gone so long. What's that you say? There's something behind me? Oh dear. I think I'd better call an exterminator, my friends. Hey there, Funko fans. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 90th anniversary Mickey Mouse Funko Pops. But before we get started, a quick update on the giveaways. The 450 subscriber giveaway is going on right now for Mr. Bean. So I will leave a link for that in the description for this video. Check that out if you're in the US or Canada. And also, when we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving away the SDCC 2018 Glow-in-the-Dark Thor. That's the Amazon exclusive. So if you're not already subscribed, you want to take care of that pretty soon. Alright, so let's get started here with the first pop in the Mickey line. We have Steamboat Willie. So this is the one that started it all way back in 1928. And as you can see, here is the complete lineup. Very cool. And I've also got a line of little vinyls in these red felt boxes. So those are pretty cool as well, but I'm mainly about the pops here. So let's get a closer look at Steamboat Willie. Okay, so here he is. This is the black and white version. First thing I notice, he's really light. Seems fairly insubstantial, and I'll be curious if he actually stands up. And as we can see, yes, a little bit of an issue on this guy around the neck. It didn't quite line up properly, so poor quality control, Funko. Take care of that. But yeah, it's sort of, when you look at it face on, yeah, you can see that there. It was a bit hard to tell with the boxes. I probably could have grabbed another one, but I did not notice. So he's very cool. He's the captain of the ship. He's got his wheel there, tail poking out the back, the classic outfit, and a small captain's hat. He's got the little things on his pants, tail. And that arm is really long, so the proportions here are pretty crazy. I think his left arm is longer than his right arm. Oh, sorry, the other way around. Yeah, his right arm is longer than the left. So that is a cool pop. Let's see if he stands up. No, he does not want to stand still. Not at all. No. So if you're an out-of-box collector, you're going to want to lean him up against something like so. If I can angle him so he won't just tip over. I'll be curious if he does that in the rest of the video. Okay, so moving right along, we have Firefighter Mickey. So we're still in black and white mode. And he's got his fire hose there. Very cool, so let's take a look. Okay, so this one's a little heavier than the previous one, and no problem with the neck this time, so thankfully that is a little better quality. He's got the gloves now. Those weren't visible in the previous one, so the classic gloves, coiled up fire hose here, still got the big shoes. Tail poking out the back, the little marks on his pants. I think they're supposed to be buttons. Oh, that's a cool touch. Got a bit of water coming out of the end of the fire hose. Hopefully that wouldn't break off. And yeah, a little bit of head movement here, not too much. So he is pretty cool, putting out the fires. I'm not familiar with this cartoon when this one came out, but I imagine it's around the same time. So if you know a little bit more about Firefighter Mickey, who actually stands up pretty well, leave a note in the comments. Okay, now moving on to the next pop. Let's see here, we have the brave little Tailor. This is another one I'm not that familiar with. but now we're in colour. So let's take a closer look. And this is the brave little Tailor. Oh, I see. So he's got a pair of scissors there. He's leaning up against them. Very nonchalant. He's got a small satchel there tied around his torso. Got some different coloured shoes on now, different pants. And yeah, still a little bit of misalignment there on the neck, but not too bad. I like the hat here and the detail in the feather. That's pretty cool. One hand behind his back. Painting isn't too bad. That's one of the things they have a lot of trouble with typically, is hands, the detail on those. And there's the tail again. We've got a little bit of, looks like a little bit of white paint on the strap there. But otherwise, very nice. And I'm curious if he will stand up. He actually does. Those scissors do a fair bit of work in supporting him. So we'll pop him over here. Hopefully he won't tip over. And now we move on to Conductor Mickey. So he's conducting the orchestra. He's got a conductor's baton there. So let's crack this one open. And this one actually seems a little smaller or not as heavy. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's the proportions of the pop. But I really like his outfit here. He's now got some yellowy orange gloves, little bow tie, tuxedo, and the shoes are slightly different. Do we have any? Yes, we have a bit of head movement here. There's the baton. That seems like something that could easily break off, but thankfully did not. And the tails and the tail. Very cool. And you've still got the marks on the gloves. That's a nice touch. Little scratch there. Okay, so this is Conductor Mickey. Again, this is one I am not that familiar with. But the next one we're going to see is one is probably my favourite one I'm very familiar with. That is from Fantasia. We have Apprentice Mickey. So this is the guy with the water buckets. He's trying to use magic to get the things washing the floor. Very nice. So we'll take a look at this one. And it's Apprentice Mickey. And I really wish they had rounded out the line with the Sorcerer Mickey. He's one of the most iconic, but I guess they figured this one was close enough. This is near the beginning when he's still the apprentice. He has not yet learned his magic skills. And these buckets are very cool. The wood detail is pretty nice. We've got some water sloshing over the end. And he's got the classic gloves, the shoes. Actually, yeah, he's got different shoes again. These are more of an orange-brown colour. He's got his magician's robe tied around here. No tail. We do not actually have a tail. I don't know what happened to it. So that, I guess they figured that was a detail that is buried under the cloak, and we don't need to worry about that. So this is definitely my favourite. Which one is your favourite of the Mickey line? Are you planning to pick any of these up? Leave a note in the comments. So that's it for the Mickey Mouse 90th Anniversary collection. These are very cool. They're all commons actually, so they should be fairly easy to find. I picked these up at GameStop today. Had to go to a couple of different GameStop stores to complete the collection, but it wasn't too difficult. Unlike Target, that's a story for another time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and see you around.